Greetings, Babs and non-Babs, and welcome to me drawing Bab, my OC. It looks like this. This is not a tutorial. Alright, so I'm going to start off with drawing the head, and I'm going to draw the wings, but I made them too long. And this is just a sketch. It doesn't matter that much. And I forgot a lot of stuff. A lot. And I'm just going to erase the lines. I'm just making the wings look better. If you don't know where it is happening, and I am adding lines just so it will look good. And then I'm gonna do the legs so it will look better. I'm just gonna remove the extra lines and on the chicken, on the drumstick, if you will. On the drumstick it looks good. The drumstick looks good. And the torso looks good. Almost. I just need to remove those two. And also I'm using a symmetry ruler, so this will be way quicker. And I am just going to start doing the hair. Like so. And I'm just going to remove the extra lines. And I need to do the hair larger, but I'm gonna erase the lines first and make the hair all look good. Make the head look good. Before I actually realise that it looks horrible. I'm not talking about the head, I'm talking about the hair. And I'm gonna start drawing the eyes. Just trust the process with the eyes. It's gonna look way better. There, it looks way better now. And the beak and the hair, but bigger, so look less weird. And then I'm going to start doing this stupid palette thing, and I'm going to add line, and I'm going to add colour, but I forgot the shade. So I'm going to go back later and add the shade, not on a separate layer, but on the same layer. Not on the colouring layer, but on the line layer, add the colouring layer. I'm adding the shirt lines like a normal person, and I'm adding the sleeves, and then I'm gonna add the shirt body later when I fix this. And then I'm gonna draw a triangle on the shirt like so. T-posing, because why not? T-posing triangles are cool. And then I'm adding colour to the legs, the chicken legs, not the chicken legs, the drumstick. And then I'm going to remove the extra lines that are useless. And then I'm going to add some colouring onto the wings. And this should be less. And this should be quicker if I just use the symmetry ruler. But something about colouring just makes me want to not use a symmetry ruler. There's something that I love about colouring that makes me not want to use a symmetry ruler. Of course, sketching is fun too, but it's easier with a symmetry ruler. And colouring gets way harder when you use a symmetry ruler and you forget what you're colouring and if it's symmetrical or not. And I'm going to start doing the face. It looks crap, but I'm going to improve it by adding more colour. And yes, I picked a really dark colour because this is actually meant to be a magpie or a raven / it's meant to be a magpie or a crow. And I'm adding the colours on the shirt, but I done it too light and I'm going to make it look better later. I'm just going to add the shirt colour like so, and I'm going to make it go around the feathers soon, the excess feathers. After I finish colouring it next to the, very close to the edges, and I'm going to add it in the cracks between the feathers. Something is satisfying about this time lapse, about the colouring. When it all goes well. And then I'm gonna change, and I'm gonna add the little colours on the triangle, and in my opinion it turned out too dark, so I add that colour. But it doesn't look that good, and I'll change it later. It doesn't look good yet, but I'm gonna change it later. And I'm gonna add the eyes, and they stare into your soul, but I'm gonna change them soon enough. And I'm just gonna do the hair. It looks really good. It looks pretty good right now. And I'm just gonna do some rubbing out because I went out the lines on purpose, so it'll be quicker. Because I didn't want to use another brush, I was lazy. And I'm just gonna do the eyes later, after I do the chicken leg. And now it's time for the other chicken leg. And I scribble out the lines, of course, but when you rub it out, it all looks good. Digital art has a lot of mercy. And then I remove that, and then this looks crap when it's without the outline, but it looks good with the outline, and it makes it pop more when I turn it off and put it back on again. And I'm going to do the eyes, and it looks kind of odd now, but trust me, it's going to look better. And now it looks normal, and I'm going to start doing the background. And I thought that this would be good with the house background, but it didn't really work out. So I'm just going to wait through this, because you're going to wait, because it doesn't look good yet, and this colour doesn't look good either. So I'm going to do these colours together, and I'm going to create little mountains they're going to look like a cat, which is cute. The mountains are going to look really cute. They look like a cat. Or they don't look like that yet, but now it looks like a cat. And one ear is bigger than the other for some reason. And I'm just gonna make the eyes look good. And I'm gonna change the colour of the shirt because it looks too light for the background. And even though the hair is neon and the chicken feet are also neon, it's because they're glow in the dark. And I'm just gonna scribble out the lines because it's way quicker than just colouring in the lines. It's not as satisfying, but it's really satisfying when you erase it all and make it look good. Other than that dot, sorry if I ruined it for you. And I'm just gonna colour in the feather bob head, and I'm removing and then I'm gonna remove the extra grey, and I'm gonna also remove the other grey, and then I'm gonna make the grey look good, and I'm gonna change and I'm gonna make the triangle look good. And this is the final product. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for watching.